When we get wrapped up in our busy lives, we know that relationships can suffer.
Absolutely. So in today's relationship reboot, we feel like we're going to work on when it's just another task on your to-do list. How do you improve your bond? The single greatest relationship antioxidant. Carol Bearse is here, our relationship guru. You have the one thing.
The one thing.
I love when it's
We
just
love it's one thing.
It's so much easier.
Because this can be so easy. This is going to be the shortest segment ever.
Okay,
Carol, what is it?
Express appreciation.
All right,
Thank you
you're
for
right
being
back.
here.
Okay.
No?
So it really is that simple, just that appreciation.
Well, I like to call it the superfood of relationships because we're all hungry for it. And it's so easy to dish up more of it randomly, frequently, generously, and we all benefit from it. It doesn't matter if you're old or you're young or you live in the city or the country, what your race or ethnicity is. We all want to feel appreciated. And there's no better way to say to someone, you know, you matter than by simply expressing something that you appreciate about that person.
So you call it the golden key.
Yeah, a lot of people call it the golden key of relationships because it does such good stuff for not only the giver of the appreciation, but also the receiver. Like immediately when you're thanked, you know, you feel better, your mood increases, but the person thanking you for something also feels better.
So we talk about, you know, this feels a little bit better, but you say this goes even farther than that. This actually can help prevent relationship deterioration.
It can. You know, one of the things in long-term marriage, for instance, that happens over time is we tend to start to scan the environment for what's going wrong. And what we know about long-term marriage in particular, and again, this applies to all relationships, but in long-term marriage in particular, what we need to be doing is actually scanning the environment for what's going right, and then saying out loud what we're noticing that's going right, because long-term, really happy marriages thrive in a culture of appreciation.
Why do you think saying thank you, why is it so powerful?
Oh gosh, there's so many reasons, but you know, at the basic core of it is that it's the one thing that all humans have in common. We have a need to feel like we're making a positive contribution to, you know, the world around us, to our relationships. And so it's so powerful because we're being recognized really for just being human. We all do good stuff in the world.
It seems like it would be so easy to do, but I think even to myself,
Right.
you forget to do it sometimes, and you forget to thank someone, and you take them for granted. So why do you think that is, that it just becomes something so easy to forget?
Well, I think a lot of times we think it. So, you know, this attitude of gratitude is great, but a lot of times we have the attitude, but we don't take the time to say it out loud, or even take the time to write someone a quick note, or even send them a quick text. And I think we just forget how powerful that little expression of especially random thanks or appreciation can be. I mean, it's great to do it on the big holidays, the Mother's Day, the Father's Day, you know, the Administrative Professionals Day, that's great. But the random thank you, you know, basically is saying to the other person, like, wow, you know, I noticed something and I appreciate you for that thing.
You have a couple of tips on the way to do it.
Yeah.
As silly as this sounds, because we're saying thank you. It's not that difficult in theory, but there are some ways that you can do it to make it really effective.
Exactly. So, you know, I have this 2-a-day rule. Intentionally in your day, pick 2 people to whom you're going to just randomly say thank you.
Oh, I like that.
I was at Trader Joe's a couple months ago and an older gentleman stopped me and thanked me for being really patient. It was a busy Saturday afternoon. He just wanted to say out
That's
loud.
nice. Yeah.
Well, guess what? Every time I'm now in the grocery store, I'm a kinder shopper. Because, you know, it's something you don't forget. The other thing you can do is, you know, pick one person a month and send them a quick note. You know, who doesn't love getting in the real mail?
So rare.
Not a bill.
So rare.
Yeah.
For instance, randomly, I am going to give Aaron and Bess, our producers, a little note because they always use sweet little emoji. So I made them an emoji card in their emails.
Hold it up a little higher so people can see it. There you go.
That's
Thank
so
you for
sweet.
always being
Nice.
so kind of
Very
email.
nice.
And you know, e-appreciation is legit too.
Is it? I always feel like that doesn't feel quite as sincere.
The
Well-
text or the email.
Any form of appreciation
It all works?
is.
I agree. If I get a text of thank you, it's very meaningful.
It is.
Isn't it funny how like the happy birthday text has become like more intimate than like the happy birthday Facebook wall
Right.
posting? Yeah, the text counts,
I
I
like
think.
I got a text the other day from my husband that just said, you know, thanks for being such a great mom to our kids.
Oh, that's
Wow.
so
I
sweet.
mean, like, yes, you know, he can hug me and say that, but it
What
still
did he
was
want?
Oh, don't ruin it.
I've met Carol's husband, I just say.
like, we can't say what he wants on TV, silly Jason.
Really
well, you know,
nice, though. Really
Really nice.
Yeah.
And, you know, not that we do it for selfish reasons, but people do behave better when they are appreciated. So for instance, it works with toddlers. You know, they're much more likely to do what we want when we thank them for doing the good, positive stuff.
I like it.
Same applies
Very
to
good.
coworkers,
Very true.
spouses.
Carol, thank you so much.
It's always a pleasure to be here.
Oh, good. We always appreciate it.